Hey, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. There we go. There we go.
You was backstage. That's why you couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay. Trigger ride. Heard it's the hottest thing around. Whoa.
Where you want to go?
Trail ride, baby. Boom, shaka, laka, laka, laka.
What's up, Mr. Ron Black? Yoga,
Uh-huh.
Linda
I
Gray.
want to go to the trail ride. They say
Welcome,
it's where it goes down.
Wilhelmina.
Once and lost, once I heard that Lady CoCo. Oh, hurry up.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
Sign by the gate.
Hello, Pamela. George.
Capilano and the boy Jeter Jones.
That sounds like City Boy Pete.
That's not City Boy Pete. That's ESG. The
Yeah.
legendary, that's ESG, the legendary rapper from the Screwed Up Clique.
Oh,
Yes, that's ESG. That's a
okay.
legendary rapper. Yeah, from here, but Screwed Up Clique. They invented screw music.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just gonna turn up though for a little bit because y'all need to know who Chopper Law is. If y'all don't know, y'all need to find out and go get his music. Teresa Robinson, Maryland. I see you. Jane Gentry, New Orleans is in the house. I see y'all in here. Make sure
Nolan's in the house.
New Orleans in there. Patricia. Is that Wind It Down?
Wind it up, baby.
Lucia.
Now. Wind it up, baby.
Sing it,
Dance to
Pastor.
you. And it's easy to do. Just move your body. Make your body go up and down. Hey. Wind it to the left. Now wind it to the right. Working in the middle, y'all. Wind it up real tight. Wind it up. Hey. Make your body go on and down.
Hey, baby.
And down. Wind it up, baby. Just like me.
Sing it, Chopper.
I had fun recording that song. I had a blast recording that.
I know you did. How you doing? I see y'all. They saying let's ride. My slogan over here is let's ride. So y'all better come on ride with us tonight.
Let's ride, baby.
Yes, yes. How you
Yeah.
doing, Mr. Chopper? You doing all right?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good. It's good to see you finally.
All right. Well, hey, boom, shakalaka. I'm in the house, baby.
You in the house, 75 South.
I'm in the house, man. I've been in the lab recording new music and getting ready to release in 2 weeks a
Oh,
brand new one. Yeah, I've been spitting them out there. That wind it up. That's Malico, and so I'm getting ready to spit out another one in about 2 weeks. And so
yeah.
yeah, I can't leave the party, baby.
I know. Oh, okay.
Shit, no, I can't leave. I'm trying to get up out of here, but I can't leave. Too much happening around here. Yeah.
That's right. Well, listen, tell them where you are right now tonight. I can't tell y'all where it's at because it's bad over there where it's at. I saw the background, the windows and everything. I was looking at it like, wait.
I usually don't do
Oh, I
that.
saw it. Oh, it's too late. I saw
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So tell the people exactly who you are.
I'm Chopper Law from Houston, Texas. Sunny Side is in the house of South Side, baby. Sunny Side,
Yeah.
Sunny Side, South Side. Yeah, that's where I'm from, Houston, Texas. Sunny Side is a neighborhood that I actually came out, the area. I've been, I was a tour keyboard player for a
Okay.
long time. Yeah, I toured with a lot of bands and stuff, Club Nouveau, H-Town, Bo Williams, Mel Waiters, and just a ton of people that I had toured with and stuff, playing keyboards and singing background and stuff with them, and uh, did a lot of producing and stuff, ghost producing on a lot of records and stuff out of Houston and
Okay.
stuff, doing the songs, selling them and stuff like that, back in the day. And yes, I hope I didn't miss nobody, but yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I did a lot of stuff.
see. TP is saying chop. I usually don't read while I'm doing interviews, but I know this person. He says chop along, inbox me. Let's work.
Okay, okay, I sure will. I'm
You,
looking for a hit. I'll take a hit from anywhere.
I know
Yep,
that.
I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I don't have to have all the marbles and stuff. I would share the marbles and stuff and just send me that hit. Yep.
Share one with me, Chopper. I'll take it. Me and TP will take one.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I compose. The room that I'm in now is where I do a lot of my composing in this room here and
Hmm.
stuff. I have two studios. One here that I'm sitting in that I do a lot of the tracks and stuff, and then
Okay.
over the other side of town in my office and stuff. That's where the big studio at and
Oh,
stuff. So it's the same softwares and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of putting it on the thumb drive and go dumping in the other one and go to work.
you
Yep,
know
laying
what?
vocals.
You're one of those guys that everybody needs to know. I've heard a lot of good things about you. A lot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And so it's a pleasure to even have you on my show. This is kind of like my last interview for a little
Okay.
bit. So to
Okay.
close it out, now I'm not going anywhere. The show is not going anywhere, but kind of like I'm working on me,
Right.
kind of thing right now. So I really wanted to get this interview in tonight and make sure people knew, if they don't know, who you are, because you somebody powerful out there. What's up, Slack? I see Slack in the house.
That's Slack. Slack is one of the producers and stuff that oh man, Slack produced maybe probably around 6 or 7 tracks and stuff with me. Trail Ride, that was one of them.
Okay.
Wind It Up. Also, actually, Slack and his father did that song. And
Okay.
stuff. His father's me and his father are writing partners and
Okay.
stuff. And me and Slack go back to H Town. We toured with H Town. He was a drummer, I was a keyboard player. And
Yeah.
so, but yeah, along with TK Soul.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the group too. And so, well, in the band, with H Town. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah,
So
yeah,
you have
yeah.
worked with the legendaries. Like, that's what
It
I'm
was
saying.
a
I heard so much about you. Like, you just mentioned Mel Waiters.
Yeah, yeah. I toured with Mel, keyboard player, and wrote songs with Mel. And played on a lot of male music and stuff, keyboards and stuff, accessory keyboards, sending it back and forward, through email and stuff like that. Back, I think on his last album.
Wow.
Uh,
Tell me a little bit about what you know about Mel, because people still talking about him like he is still here. They still talk about Mel. Like, he must have been that guy.
he was that guy. That's my big brother. That's my big brother and stuff, man. Man, when I went out on tour with Mel, we connect. I mean, like we've been knowing each other for maybe 20, 30 years or so and stuff. And we connect because, we was always into the music thing, the studio thing. He had a studio and, feed off each other what gear to get and stuff like that. And we connected and we talked all the time and stuff, about music and stuff. And I sent tracks back and forward to him, hey, what do you think of this track here? And so he'll send something back to me, hey, man, lay something on here. And I say, okay, not a problem. Back to the mail, man, thing that I was talking about. You writing something for Mel Waiters, it's going to get out there. And so, you writing with Mel Waiters, that song is going to get out there. So it's not a waste of your time and stuff,
Mhm.
dealing with, Mel Waiters. It wasn't a waste of time, and I just loved him to death And and he passed. I had went on off that tour to the next thing and stuff like that. And it really touched me and stuff when he passed and stuff. It was like a big brother, a mentor and
Mm-hmm.
stuff to me. And actually, how we actually started working in the studio together. My first single that I did is called "After Party."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I sent it to him just as I said, "Man, check this out, man. When tell me what you think about this here." He was like, "Ah, let me remix it." I was like, okay, you went on remix it. And so he started trying to remix that song, and he came up with a whole nother song called "Why You Want to Stand in Line." And so why we got to stand in line? That's the name of the song and stuff. And I did that song with him, so he's singing all the backgrounds. If you have that song, um, "Why You Want to Stand in Line," that's Mel Waiters. Yeah, that's Mel
Okay.
Waiters.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's Mel and stuff. He couldn't get the remix right on the after party song, so he came up with that one
Came up
and
with
stuff.
that.
Yeah, he came
So
up
what
with that. And I was like, whatever you bless me with, big bro. But he was the type of guy, you would think that he would come and, okay, man, will you do this? How much is going to cost me? He say, free. Do you hear me? He said, free. He said, just do the paperwork right. And I was like, okay, okay,
okay.
it's free and stuff. And, when you collab and stuff like that, you got somebody that's at that level to do something for you free. All he said, just do the paperwork right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the royalties and stuff like that. And I did and
Right.
stuff. And it was, I'm like, wow. He said, you got my DNA all over it. I say, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. But
We need more. We need more of male waiters. When I tell you, a lot of the artists that I've interviewed that knew him,
mm,
they
mm,
it affected them.
mm,
The passing of the late great male waiters. It affected
mm,
a lot of people that I've
mm,
spoken to, especially the men. A lot of
right,
men, artists.
right.
They've talked to me about male waiters, and so I love his music. I play it all
Yeah, he was so down to earth, man. He was down to earth brother. To be at that level, it's like everyday people.
the
So yeah, yeah,
wow.
loving to death. His wife Portia and his daughter. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And his wife is still in San Antonio, correct?
No, she moved to Houston.
Oh, she
She's
moved.
actually here. Yeah, she's actually here in Houston now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Maybe I
and his
need to
daughter
see.
is here too.
The daughter's
Brittany.
there too.
Yeah, Brittany. Yeah, she's here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, good for thank you for telling us about Mel. I mean, it seems like I know him because I hear his name all the time. Like, dang, I wish I had a met him too, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So let's
yeah.
move on with Chopper Law. How did you get this name Chopper Law? Where did that come from? I need to hear it. I gotta hear
You
this.
ain't gonna believe this here. You ain't gonna believe this one here.
Hmm.
Okay, my dad had this friend when I was a little kid. I guess probably about 4 or 5 years old.
Mhm.
Okay, he had this Mr. Alonzo. Never will forget him. I used to like Mr. Alonzo and stuff, man. Every time he come over and stuff, I'd be glad to see him.
Mhm.
So I don't know why I would run up to him and bite him on his damn leg when I see him. Hey, Mr. Alonzo, ah! And he the one that actually named me Chopper.
You was biting on people?
Hell yeah. I used to have a lot of fights and stuff back then too when I was a kid. And that was my secret weapon. I bite you. And the fight is over. Yeah.
I was
So
wondering.
that's how I got the name Chopper.
That's how it is. And then what about Law?
That's my covenant last name.
Oh,
Law.
that's your last name.
Uh-huh.
So you
Roger Law. Roger Law
don't
is
don't
my
tell
name.
don't tell nobody else besides you just told the world you was out there biting on people.
Hell yeah. Yeah. What the world know now.
Oh,
And
they
so,
know because I see people from everywhere:
uh,
Chicago, Georgia,
uh,
Ohio, Shreveport,
mm,
Maryland. They from everywhere. Let me see. Oh my goodness, Alabama. So the whole world know.
I love the Bama and I love Shreveport.
They up in here.
New Orleans, I love it. I love it. Every city. I've been to a lot of cities and stuff there. I love everybody. That's just me. That's, Chopper Law just
What
loves
are some
everybody.
of the states? What are some of the states you've gone?
You name them. I mean, been doing this here for uh for 40 years. And so, so you name it, Louisiana, all the South, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Carolinas, both of them, North and the South. Um, you name it. And so, Boston, going straight up the coast and stuff, the East Coast, Cali, uh, Atlanta, just all over the place.
Yeah, you've traveled the
Just like this.
world.
Yeah, all over in Japan, um, over in London, Manchester with H Town, and so Slack. If you're still on there, you remember that tour?
Yeah,
Yep. So
he called you some name. He said some name. He said my bro for life, and then he said something, boom shakalaka, something like that.
boom shaka laka laka laka. That's the
Yeah.
stamp, baby. That's the stamp. That's the brand. That's the brand. Boom shaka laka. That means it's time to party.
Oh, okay, boom
That's
shakalaka.
my slogan. Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
but that's what he's probably still watching. Now, if you want to, you can click on comments, and you can see comments from your side as well.
That's too much. That's
You
too
know,
much. That's too much for me to do.
oh,
I've been to hit some button on here. We've been signed off or
do
something.
you see comments over there, Chopper?
Yeah. No,
Let me,
I see Mike, Cam, chat, more, leave.
okay, click chat.
Chat. Okay.
Let's see
See?
what.
I don't see you no more.
You don't see me?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I
don't
see the comments.
you see comments?
Mm-hmm.
You can still see me?
Not really in the background of all this stuff here.
Okay, well, click back on chat and see what happens.
Okay.
And maybe I'll come back.
Nope, you're in the back. Let me get out of that. Let's get back to you.
You
Okay,
put
but
me
thank
back.
y'all for calling in. I
You
want to
put
thank
me
everybody.
back. No.
Yeah,
You put me
thank
backstage.
everybody for coming in, coming in and commenting and stuff like that. You ever seen Chopper Law live and stuff? No, thank you. Yeah, thank you so
Oh,
much.
here's the trick tonight. Tonight is Chopper Law's show. So
Okay.
he's taking over and doing his thing. So go and just take over and tell these people what you got going on. Tell them all about Chopper Law. I'm sitting here to listen. This is about
Okay. It's a long, long story. Okay. I started in music when I was probably somewhere around maybe 7 or 8 years old. Okay, we had a piano in the house, and my mom made my sister and them take piano lessons. We have two older sisters, Karen and uh, my late sister Cassandra, and they hated it. They hated it, but I loved it and stuff. And I go in there and tap around on them, and so she was wasting. They were wasting my mom's money. I said, "Well, Mom, I want to take piano lessons." No. You don't waste my money just like them. So I would get up like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, believe me, on an acoustic piano trying to play light, trying to play songs and stuff, with 1 or 2 fingers and stuff, because I love that instrument.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was around maybe when I 16 years old. Okay. So I started teaching myself. Okay. But at 16, yeah, when I was 16, I actually went around the corner to Miss Land where they was taking piano lessons and signed myself up. Okay,
Okay.
so I brought the receipt back to Mom and I said, "Well, here you go." She said, "Are you serious?" Huh? I was like, "Yeah." So I was taking piano lessons. Was training in gospel and pop. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but at the time I was in high school and stuff, and I was in the jazz band in high school. So that's where the jazz part came in at. I was a keyboard player in the jazz band and stuff. So the difference was that in jazz, we was reading charts where it was like G minor, flat five, this, that, and stuff like C minor, that, and maybe B flat, this here. But in the piano lessons, he was actually reading the dots, the staff, the grand staff, the treble and the bass clef and stuff, So uh, I kind of partake more to reading the charts and stuff. So I dropped the piano lessons and stuff after I think 3 years of it and stuff. I dropped the piano lessons and just started focusing in on the jazz part of high school band and stuff, going into competitions and stuff like that and playing. And so I won a couple of all-star trophies and stuff. I'm like, hey, okay, I'm going somewhere. And I'm getting somewhere rather and stuff, on his keyboard and stuff. So I talked my dad into getting me a keyboard. He bought me a synthesizer, and I got this synthesizer. He was working at Barton's downtown, Houston and stuff. And it was a music store down there. He thought somebody was gonna rob me and take my keyboard from me because he bought it on his lunch break. And I had to ride the bus, and I was like, oh no, they had to kill me to take this keyboard. And so I had to catch two buses, to get home from downtown. But anyway, I had the keyboard, so I decided I was gonna learn every song that was on the radio. Okay, so I learned every song on the radio. Somebody called me to do a gig. I went and did the gig. Never did the gig before. Went and did the gig, and there was. It took off from there, for us playing behind people and stuff like that, because I knew all the songs on the radio.
Right.
And they were, all the groups wanted to play all the songs on the radio, so there we were. So back to high school, Terry Ellis with In Vogue. It's like my sister. Okay, we rehearsed every day on our lunch break and band break. We rehearsed. They gave us a key to the auditorium, so they don't let nobody in. Everybody be standing at the door with their ear against the door, trying to hear us rehearsing and stuff like that. So every day, we dreaming and stuff like that together. And she joined my band after high school. She was at Prairie View, and she joined my band, Perfect Timing. Okay. And and we put out a record, Chase the Rock, that did fairly well for us. That started the touring now. So we toured with Orange Juice Jones, the Wrecking Crew. That's where I met Dr. Dre when he was a little skinny fella. On that tour there. Force MDs. Everybody was at the takeoff level, and Force MDs had. Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam had just did Tender Love for them, but it wasn't out yet, and they played it for me, and it's like we was eating breakfast together. Say, man, we got this hit, man. Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam. I said, man, let me hear it. And I listened to it. I said, yeah, it's nice. Shit, about 2 more weeks, that song was out, and boom, they blew up.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they blew up, and of course the Wrecking Crew with the real Mona Lisa and stuff, they blew up even bigger and stuff like that. So. Everybody don't blow up,
Right.
so
Right.
the whole world don't blow up. If it would, it wouldn't be no fun.
That's
And so we didn't blow up, but the record was regional, and we did a lot of little tour dates opening up for different artists and stuff like Zap and stuff like that. And did quite a few dates with Roger Troutman and Zap. And after the Perfect Timing days was over with, I played with a lot of bands in and out of Houston and stuff, some of the top bands and stuff like that. And then the H-Town tour came along. No, the Club Nouveau came along, okay? And I got a call from my road manager. He was our manager, their road manager. And he called me and said, you want to play with Club Nouveau? I was like, do I want to play with Club Nouveau? Situation number 9 was like number 10 on the charts. Lean on Me was number 1 on the charts. I'm like, hell yeah. So he said, hold tight. He said, these boys tripping and stuff. He said, hold tight. I was like, okay, call him back about 30 minutes. He said, Jay, can you fly out to New York? I said, I ain't got no money. And so, I'm 24 years old. Okay, I ain't got no money. He said, don't worry about no money. Can you fly out to New York? I was like, yeah. So he got on the next thing, smoking and stuff, and then toured, with those guys, finish out their tour and stuff with them and stuff, Jay King and Valerie. Finished out that tour, and then the next tour came around. Major tour was the H Town tour,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked me on the first record, "Knocking the Boots" to go out, and I was like, "Yeah, I ain't making enough money yet. that ain't enough money yet. Catch you on the next one." Because
Right.
going back to H Town, why it's so dear and means so much to me. H Town, I remember them boys when they was babies.
Mm-hmm.
Shazam and Dino. The uncle and I had a band. We was in seventh grade. We had a little band, was rehearsing at grandmother's garage,
Mm-hmm.
and them little jokers, they was in diapers, and they come bamming on the instruments and stuff like that, and be just a smiling, playing the drums and stuff. And I'm like, and we used to always joke about it, man. What if they make it before us? And they did.
Oh,
And they did. Became our bosses.
what? The baby.
became it was babies that became our bosses and stuff, and it meant that's the most dearest thing to me. I think to see that happen,
Mm-hmm.
as them being babies and stuff to grow up to be our. And we was joking about it, about them being our boss, and they actually became our boss and stuff. And it was that tour there. I love more than any of them because I knew everybody. I
Right.
knew them since they was babies. I know their mama, I know their grandma, their uncle right here, and the guitar player. We all know each other. The bass player, their uncle, we know each other. We've been knowing each other for years and years, and so that was. And then knowing Slack and stuff, man. We used to go down when it was perfect time. We used to go down to Shreveport and play down there. Slack then would be on the show with us and stuff like that. Uh, and then we have our little competitions and stuff, kind of like and stuff. It's a man thing, a male thing, and stuff. We're gonna cut their heads now, but that sometimes they kill us, sometimes we kill them, and stuff. It's about that rehearsal, getting that show together and stuff like that. So after that, I think right now I'm back up. Before that, it was Bo Williams tour. We
Okay.
did Bo Williams, which that was Cameo tour, Word Up tour.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, Word Up tour. It's Bo Williams, Cash Flow, Levert, and Cameo.
Mm. Turn that off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Word Up tour,
So you
and
toured with Cameo?
yeah. We opened up the Cameo now. Okay, on that Cameo tour and stuff, man, and that was incredible. That was really, really incredible, to do that tour there and stuff, man. We almost got kicked off the tour by eating their sandwiches. They ain't putting no sandwiches in our dressing room. They had sandwiches, chicken, and everything. We was hungry as hell and stuff, man. When I ate up their food, they were mad.
People food. Oh my goodness.
They was mad. They was mad and stuff, man. So they're gonna kick us off the tour over some sandwiches. Yeah, but that was incredible, to do that tour with them, to even be, in that vibe and stuff with those guys, and Levert and them, that was their first album. And
Mm-hmm.
so Gerald Levert, he's
So
a kid.
you met Levert also?
Gerald and his brother Sean and the other guy and stuff, man, it was their first tour. And stuff, yeah,
Oh.
it was their first tour, and we all become when you're on tour together. After you didn't when you're doing a tour, 30 dates and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. After you didn't establish where you are and stuff, you got all this. I'm gonna cut your head off and all this stuff. Here we're gonna kill you and all this here
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. But after you didn't got all that out the way, and it's then turned into a job now. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to work and stuff. Yeah, you do your show, I do my show, and it's not about that and
Right.
stuff, the head cutting and stuff like that. It's about hey, do your show, do your, that type of thing like that. It's not a competition anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Had a couple of dates, and the Club Nouveau tour, bagging up again. Bobby Brown when he went solo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was Bobby Brown, Club Nouveau, Ready for the World. It was Ready for the World's tour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bobby Brown was doing his first solo album.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, kind of incredible meeting them guys, meeting Bobby when he was in Raw and stuff. That was a nice
Wait a
sport.
minute. What type of guy was Bobby Brown? Like
Wild as hell.
he was wild.
Hell yeah, he's wild. Come to the dressing room, he's wild as hell. But I like him, I'm like, I'm a boy there. Yeah, guys, pictures and stuff. He coming there, just, hanging out and stuff like that. Uh, Knew he was gonna go somewhere, with them tracks that he had that was slamming and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But it was ready for the world's tour.
Right,
And
right.
yeah, I mean, it's so much history. We can go on all night long. I remember the last night, Babyface with the deal. And so we was on that tour. And so that was a compunction tour. And I was still with Perfect Timing and stuff, opening up all those shows and stuff. And I remember his last night and
Mhm.
stuff when he was leaving the group. And so he was going to get Jerry Curl juice. I was going to get Jerry Curl juice.
Okay.
He was in
Okay.
his limo. I was in the van. Yeah.
But you was still out there. You was
I was
still
still out there. I was still out there. I was still out there. Yeah.
well, sound like you had a good experience, being out there so long and the upcoming part of it, you touched down with a lot of people. That's amazing. And so
Oh
now you
yeah.
have a story to share with others.
Yeah. I mean, watching people start from the beginning, like I say, everybody don't blow up. Watching the Ghetto Boys, start out. We had a Monday night talent show. Watching them guys, start out and stuff. They didn't have no record and stuff, so they blew up.
Mm,
And just watching people just blow up around you and stuff, if God, have it in His plan for you to do it, then that is. There's no
right,
stopping and
right,
stuff like. But I love my career. Meeting a lot of people and stuff like that, and watching them blow up. Like I say, Dr. Dre when he was with the Wrecking Crew and stuff, and talking to him, about chips that's going into the OBX Oberheim drum machine and stuff like that. Conversating and stuff, and just watching these guys, blow up. Everybody was basically at the same level, but just start stair stepping and bam, 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 boom and stuff.
right.
Our stairs didn't go that high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still out here doing your thing and you sound good.
Oh
So
yeah.
let
I
me ask
love
you
it.
a question. So from then to now, um,
Hmm.
what differences have you experienced? Because you sound like you was with some heavy hitters. And so I'm still being here and doing what you're doing. What's the difference today versus back then that you've noticed?
Well, hell, I really can't explain that one now. Knowing guys still now, seeing the same thing go around, cycle around Tucker, uh, Pokey, and all them guys there when they started out and stuff, and watching them blow up. And so I'm not a jealous person, I'm happy when I know somebody that blew up. And so
Right.
they say it blew up larger than life, my sister Terry Ellis with En Vogue, hey, that's big and stuff, But watching them blow up around you and stuff, man, and I'm just happy for them.
Mhm.
And and hopefully they can stay up there on top and keep putting out music and stuff like that. But, back then, I didn't really think about it too much like that, but my personality and attitude have always been, I'm glad for you. I
Mhm.
have never been a jealous person. I'm confident and stuff.
Mhm.
I never been a jealous person and stuff. I'm glad for you. Hey, if any way you can throw some crumbs down here, hit brother out and stuff. On it and stuff. But the history. If I got nothing else out of this here, the history and the things that I've been through, and the travels all over the world and stuff. Playing music and. I mean, it's just so many people, the Bobby Blue Blands and stuff like that, and sitting at a piano playing, and Tyrone Davis right here singing with you,
Mhm.
and stuff, and Mel Waiters and all them cats now. Uh, it's the history and experiences and stuff that I had gotten, throughout my whole career and stuff. I love it. I guess I'm rich with that. I didn't get rich with the paper. Okay, I ain't get rich with the paper and stuff, but I'm rich with the experience and
And the knowledge.
the knowledge and stuff like that. And I always try to throw people nuggets and stuff, man. Your copyrights and stuff like that, your publishing and stuff. Do you know about this here? And I try to put them on game and stuff like this. Throw them, something that'll help them. If they
Right.
don't, you might know, then you might not know, but you can get it from me free and
Right.
stuff because I'm
Right.
trying to help. So difference back then, going back to that, the guys I think were more devoted into their music and stuff. You had people that you idolized and stuff back in the day, like you had your, let's say, keyboard players, because I'm a keyboard player. Okay,
Mhm.
you had Larry Dunn with Earth, Wind and Fire. You had Herbie Hancock. You had Barney Warrell with Parliament and stuff like that. These keyboard players. So you study these guys. Okay,
Mhm.
you studying those guys and they're putting out album after album after album after album. Okay. All right. So versus now, the fan base now is not that long. And
Mhm.
so, man, you're not going to get that fan base to follow you, for no 40 years and
Right.
stuff like they used to now. I still follow Earth, Wind& Fire because I'm Earth, Wind& Fire fan. And
Mhm.
so, been almost every last one of the concerts that came to Houston. But the fan base now is different and stuff. And so you go out there and you try to study somebody, and about 3 or 4 years, they didn't fade it out. You know
It
what I'm
don't.
saying?
It doesn't take that long.
Yeah,
Attention.
yeah,
It doesn't take 3 4 years.
yeah.
You give them about a year,
Hmm.
possibly
Right,
maybe a year and a half, and all those people that you saw seemed like they were just moving. They just.
right,
I've sat here, doing this. I became a popularity by doing
hmm,
this, and I've
right.
sat and watched a lot of people,
Yeah,
just fade out. Like what happened? Or
yeah.
it was like
You have to be dedicated to it. I mean,
mhm,
you have to. I mean, you really have to. If you're going to do music, like I say, it's not all about getting rich.
mhm,
But it's rich in different ways. Like I was saying, the experiences and stuff that I experienced and stuff. Oh, that's my richness.
uh-huh.
Okay, not the dollars. Okay, but you have to be dedicated to this here. It's not a game; it's a business.
It's a
Okay,
business.
it's a business and stuff, and you have to invest into yourself. If
Mhm.
you're serious, you would invest into yourself. Okay,
Absolutely.
if you're not serious, you want somebody to do everything for you and stuff like that. But no, it takes a team and
Mhm.
stuff to do it. You have to gather up your team and stuff. Somebody to do this. You can't do it all and
Mhm.
stuff. You get really frustrated trying to do it all. You get overwhelmed and all the things that you have to do.
Mhm.
You know, so uh, that's the difference that I see, today that the fan base don't last that long. They go jump to the next one. From the Tucker to the King George, who's next? From the King George to who? Who's next? Who's up and coming?
Who's
You
coming
know,
after King George is the thing.
yeah, who's coming?
Because
Somebody coming.
somebody is coming. And
Yeah,
so
somebody is coming.
here's the thing: you don't need a pretzel, right? You don't need a pretzel. You don't need a twister. I
Right,
believe if an artist come in good, let him
right,
come in and be himself. Don't
right,
take away from that artist that was already there. And
right,
that's what we do. We say,
right,
"Oh yeah, King George is here," and it knocked Tucker down. It should not have
right.
knocked Tucker down
And
because
see,
they're both good
the
artists.
crazy part, them guys are friends.
Yes.
Everybody friends and stuff. It's not about that. Yeah.
The fans. It's the fans. And sometimes
Right,
it can be the promoters too.
right.
Sometimes it could be the promoters too. And
Mm,
here's the thing: if you look at your left pocket versus your right pocket, and if you book either one of them, you still gonna
mm.
get it. You hear me?
Right, right, right. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, hey, somebody's coming up. Somebody's,
Oh, somebody else
I'm
is
gonna say it like I tell all my friends when they get like depressed and stuff, that things ain't going their way. I'll be like, dude, and they be looking at those guys and stuff. I say, man, even a bird had to come down and drink water. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
flying, but even they got to come down and drink water
And eat
and stuff.
too.
And when they come down and drink water, bam, somebody else is up. And so do your thing, be you. Don't try to copy their sound. find your own sound, your own inner you. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's crazy as hell. And so it's you. This is what you are feeling. And then some crazy other person might feel it too. And then the other crazy. So you know what I'm saying? Just do you. Yeah. Yeah, do you.
Here's the thing, like when you have artists that comes out and you already know, oh my God, you what? Okay, but somebody is gonna like the oh my God and the what. But at the end of the day, too, Chopper, I look at this in Southern Soul like there's no structure, right? And so there's nobody really that's going to tell you the truth and say, hey, Lady CoCo, I heard that song. It seems okay, but you need to go back, do a little bit more work on it before you throw it out there.
I will. If you
I
send
know
it to
you
me,
will.
if you send it to me to listen to, say, Chopper, what do you think about this? And so, because I feed off of other producers and stuff like Slack, I send it to Slack, I send it to Stick Burrell, the one that wrote Knocking the Boots. That's my neighbor. I mean, I put him in the first band, and that was with us. And so, yeah, Stick, Bishop Burrell, Stick. And I send it to him. I send it to other producers and stuff and say, what do you think? And so, give me your honest opinion. So, well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll write it down. I say, okay. And so, so these are people that I can trust. And stuff as we bouncing back and forward and stuff, putting other ears and stuff on it. And David Donaldson, yeah, he's one of the engineers and producers with me also. I send stuff to him when I'm just sitting here in this room here, and I email it to him and say, man, tell me, what do you think of that? And so he's blah, 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 stuff like that. But if you send it to me and you want me to, critique it and stuff, I'll critique it.
But I think people are afraid to do that because they don't want to be disappointed. And I feel like you should. You should send it out to some people. At least 2 or 3 people,
right.
Get different opinions on it before you just say, you know what, I got a hit song. Because to you, it might be a hit because you did it, but baby, they be like, what?
Right. Right. That ain't it. But here's the part about it that I tell everybody now. I can throw a record out there. And if that record is not doing nothing, I'm watching that record. If it's not doing anything, we had a technology now to go in and do a whole nother song. You can do a song a day. Every neighborhood have a studio in it. Every household got a studio basically. It's a recording studio. You just do another one. Don't harp on it. If the song ain't happening, it ain't happening. Do it. Yeah, go back to the drawing board and do another song.
But don't come out there and do that another song, and it's worse than the one that you had out there.
Right.
You just put them out there, and that one doesn't sound no better than that one. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We should be critiqued. We should.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you figure like, oh, I'm not moving, I'm not going anywhere. Why? Because you feel like you went to that studio and that producer was so-called honest with you. He just wanted your little change and he took it and he put it. You see?
Right.
So you swimming, but you done already drowned before you walked out the studio.
Right.
It's just, so I just believe that we should be honest with each other about this thing. Be honest, and just tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Right. Tell the truth on it and stuff, even if you think it's going to hurt their feelings and stuff, you got to let them know before you put some trash out there and stuff, man. Just be honest with the person and stuff and let them know you're not being fair if you don't tell them the truth on it. And you just let them just go walking out with toilet paper on the bottom of their shoe.
Yeah,
it's just like that. You're not telling them and stuff, what's going on. That's why, I have a couple of people, the producer, like I said, that I send it to and let them check it out and stuff like that. If they tell me, nah, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to fix it and send it back to them. How about that? And if that ain't happening, I just do a whole nother song. How about this song? And
so, do a whole nother song, but make sure you put some more beans and collard greens in it.
Right.
Put some more sauce to it.
Right.
Step your game up.
Right. Back in the day, it cost you like hell to go in the studio. And so who had $85 an hour back in the day? We're talking about in the 70s and stuff like that. Who had that type of money? That's a lot of money. It ain't too much money to some people right now, but $85 an hour back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of money, especially when you go over to the digital studio. We had two digital studios here. It was $125 an hour. Yeah,
Mm.
to mix in one of those digital studios and stuff here and stuff. But everybody has some type of recording mechanism, in their neighborhood or at their house or something like that. Just go back and do another track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
But
easy
you
and
know what they're
stuff
doing now?
versus back then.
You know what they're doing? All the studios are and producers are not charging per the hour. They tell you how much, and you show up, and hopefully you done within an hour. If you're not, then possibly maybe they coming at your pocket. See, they let you come in there and they tell you how much an hour. You go over that hour. They know you went over that hour.
Hmm.
Instead of you being mature about it and saying, hey,
Hmm.
I know I already went over this hour. Then you
Right.
find that producer over there fidgety, like, what's wrong?
Uh, uh, well, here's one thing, Coco. When you don't want to go into a studio like that. You want to sit down. You want to have your stuff together before you go in there and start recording vocals and stuff like that. You want to have that track together.
Right.
When you go in that studio, you taking your thumb drive or your hard drive or whatever and put it in their system and stuff. They dump it in their system. You go in there and start singing your vocals and
Uh-huh.
start laying your vocals down. You don't want to go in there creating. You know,
Exactly.
they love you when you coming in there creating. Oh, you coming over to write a song?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna take you about 4, 5 hours and stuff to write a song. Create a song here in my studio. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this paper off you and stuff. But no, you want to have all that done before you want to create the song before you go in there and do your vocals and stuff like that. You want to have all that out the way.
Out the
Yeah,
way. Out the
out the
way.
way. The song is done. The track is done. And stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you just need
Right.
to just go in there and lay your vocals and stuff. Not going on studio creating. You sit down with your producer and create a song in his spot, or your location, or his location, or whatever, and just create a song like that. Put a dummy track on there and say, okay, we're going here to record the vocals.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
a lot of studios. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them, don't have the rooms or the microphones and stuff to actually do a clean vocal recording. And
Right.
they know it. They know it. And so they got a microphone sitting in the middle of their living room, and something like that. We're gonna record your vocals. They know better than that. Stuff. Do a dummy track, yeah. But when you talking radio and stuff like that, you need it really, really clean and stuff. So
Right.
you need a yeah. And if you know the song and you got the track already and stuff, you can do an hour. If you
Mm-hmm.
know the song, it don't take you but an hour, so hour to 2 hours, to do the song, sing all your background hooks and stuff like that, then come sing your lead and have ad libs and you out of there. It can
Right.
be done like that, yeah,
Right.
but not going in creating a song.
Right.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Well, see, we need people like you, Chopper, to just tell us the truth and, strategize a little bit. So, what do you still work with the artists today? Like, if somebody wanted to come to you and say, hey, Chopper, I need some studio time, or I just need somebody to tell me the truth, come and sit down and have a conversation. Can we sit on the couch or come to the
Yeah.
round table?
Yes, you
Let's
can.
talk about it.
Yes, you can. I love it. I love it when I'm giving you, feeding you, not especially when you use it. And
Mhm.
so, the things that I tell you and I see that you use it, it makes me feel really good. I said they were listening. Okay, what I had to say and stuff. It's not going in one ear out the other one and stuff. They actually listening to what I have to say.
Mhm.
About leading them because I would never tell you nothing wrong. That's not me. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. That's not me. And stuff. I'm going to lead you in the right directions. Okay, what do you want to do? Blah, 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 blah. I'll say, okay. Have you done this? Yeah, I've done this. Well, have you done this? No, I haven't done this. Well, okay, well, this is what you write it down now. And stuff, even working with Big Cynthia and stuff, on her last album, Beat Flipper, and I was writing her last album. He was writing half. I was writing half when she passed away.
Tell
And
me
stuff.
about Big Cynthia. I love her music.
That's my girl. 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 You ain't gonna believe how we actually hooked up. Okay.
Oh,
My son, Lil Chop, was actually producing a track on her. Okay.
uh,
All right. So, them youngsters, I want to say them youngsters, they not always on time, or you tell them you're gonna be there at 3, they may show up at 5:30 or something like that.
Huh.
And she was pissed and stuff, at him because they was using my studio to do it and stuff, the bigger studio to record and stuff, man. So she was over there. She was hot. She was hot in fish grease, man. So I walked in and I said, "What's wrong, son?" "You boy, he put it. Hey, that's unprofessional." And I have this futon in my
Uh,
office. I mean, in the studio. She was so mad, she just flopped back. I guess she forgot that she's a big girl, and she broke it. It's like she broke the futon, and so she said, "I want my money back." I said, "Well, that's between you and him." I said, "It has nothing to do with me." I said, "I didn't rent no time or nothing like that. That's between you and him." And so, "I want my money back." I said, "Well, what about that sofa you just broke? I want my money back." But anyway, we went back and forward on. I said, "Look, Cynthia," I said, "I tell you what." I say, since he is not on point, with timing and stuff like that, I said, "I do it." I said, "Let me do it." And
okay.
so I started writing the track with her and stuff. Karma, that was the name of the song. And we was writing it, and she on Facebook while we were writing, and Facebook just blew up. And then she started turning me on to some of her connects and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And she actually turned me on to Beat Flipper. I talked to him a couple of times about sending tracks to him that my son supposedly had sent, and sent him. That's how me and Beat Flipper came into contact with each other. And also Beat Flipper produced a couple of songs on my album also. Uh, but that's how we came, encounter with each other and stuff was through Big Cynthia. So we'd go to his, go down to Baton Rouge and stuff, which is my mom's hometown. Baton Rouge in the house. Boom,
Baton
shakalaka.
Rouge.
Yeah, Baton Rouge. I'm a Creole boy. So we go to their studio and record, and Pokey would come through there, and what's his name? Tyree. Tyree
Tyree
Niels,
Hill.
yeah, he come through there and stuff. Seeing all these boys coming through and stuff, man. And while we recording and stuff, man, it was good and chopping it up with them and stuff like that. Coming friends and still friends today. And
Mm.
that's how we became. And then I'm in Big Cynthia's last video.
Oh yes, I saw that Chopper. Yeah,
That's me. That's
that's how I
me.
know the face.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's me and my wife in that video. I was living in some high rises back over there. She wanted to do it over there. And yeah, her last video.
Wow. Let's take a little break. We're not going anywhere. I see Tony T, the producer. I
Okay.
see Daryl Simmons. You know those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cheryl Jackson is from Los Angeles, California. Kathy Price is from California. And I see a LaShawn Norwood Johnson. Is that somebody you know?
Okay. Hey, LaShawn. What's up, baby?
Listen, this is Chopper Law, y'all. So anything can go across the screen tonight.
That's right. Come
Yeah.
on with it, baby.
Yeah. So this young man here knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Who you don't know. Did you know Denise LaSalle?
I knew Denise. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you about Denise LaSalle. All right. Got a story to tell. You want to hear it? Here you go.
I want to hear it.
All right. I think I'm like a senior in high school. Okay.
Oh,
Denise LaSalle was coming to town. Our manager, I was playing with a group called Special Guests. Okay. And she was coming to town and she needed a band. Okay. All right. I can read charts. Okay. And she sent her music. The whole band can read charts. Okay. Not fluently now. Okay, I can read them, but not fluently. Not on the spot. Bop Johnny on the spot. Can't read them like that. You give it to me. I have to study. Look at it and I would go over it and stuff like that, and practice with it and stuff like that. And she got to the gig for the rehearsal with a whole nother stack of music that
oh,
we have never heard before. Okay, and I'm like, oh man. So we opened up. Of course, we opened up. I did my stuff. We did the Earth, Wind, and Fire, cameo, and all that stuff there. We killing the crowd. So when she got up there with that new stack of music, we fumbled and jumbled and fumbled and jumbled. She turned around and looked at me. She said, "So you wanna be a star?" On the microphone. "So you wanna be a star?" I'm
Okay.
like, I felt this big and stuff, and everybody was like, "Man, I'd have walked off the stage. I didn't know what to do." I'm 12th grade high school and stuff, man. I'm like, well, damn. She said we had the music that she sent because we had time to rehearse it. So she had two nights there, so she fired us and got another band, which I knew them guys. They can read, like crazy and stuff. They was really older than us, and they can read like crazy. So they covered it for us and stuff next night and stuff. But that was something else. I'd have been booed before too. About 5,000 people.
So Denise the cell was strict. She
Oh
was strict.
yeah. No, she ain't play. She wasn't playing with you. Yeah, she
Oh,
was not playing with you and stuff, man. But that was her fault. Okay, we're still kids and stuff. You sent us your music. We learned that. Okay, note for note, we learned that because we had time to rehearse it because she sent it a week ahead. Okay, and we sit down and rehearse that, but you can't come uh, walk into the rehearsal a couple of hours before the show and drop all this music on us. A whole new show. None of the music that
but
you
you
sent.
still got fired,
We still
basically.
got fired. Yeah, we got fired after that gig. I got my money though. I got my money, but that was something I never would forget. So she looked directly at me in front of all those people with a microphone. "So you wanna be a star?" Because she seen me out there killing it and stuff. Before she got up there and stuff. But yeah, that was an experience and stuff. And like I said, I'd have been booed by 5,000 people before too.
Oh,
Yeah.
how
Oh
was
yeah, that was on that tour with Orange Juice Jones, the Wrecking Crew, the Rapping Duke, and Force MDs.
that?
Okay, so what happened was that they put us because you got management that's in on it, and they trying to look out for us, putting us in a better spot of the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got up there, we didn't have but one record, Chase the Rock and stuff. Okay, they got off to Chase the Rock. And then we started playing a lot of Maze stuff.
Mm.
We finished that last note. They looked at us and said, "Boo!" Boo! I mean, getting booed by 5,000 people, boy, that go through you like a knife.
Wow.
Yeah.
But did
But
that affect you? Did that affect you like to just say, "Hey, I'm gonna stop right here. We gotta move
no, 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 no. When things happen to me like that, I know to go in. Okay, let me go get some muscles. Okay,
on?"
I'm gonna go get some muscle. I'm gonna lift weights. In other words, let me better myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
we was in the line, but we had to finish the tour out. That was just one show. Okay, so we moved. I said, no, don't put us right there. Put us more so in the opening part, and then it went well from there. And so, but the spot that they put us in, we got booed. And so
Oh,
that was a rough tour. And so, yeah, we did get booed.
so that's good. Like so, how is it? How important is it to put an artist in a certain spot on your show? Because you're supposed to know, right, as a promoter, where you place the artist, like your opening act, your end. Of course, they have to bring it, but your opening act. Let's talk about that. How important is the opening act and then your second and third? We don't want to even go to the last person because the last person is supposed to just tear the house down. How important is the lineup?
I'm gonna tell you like this here. I do not want a headlining spot, and so because the headlining spot, especially when you got a lot of people on there. I'm gonna give you all this nugget artists, okay? You
Mhm.
think that's a great spot and it makes you big and stuff like that, but they're tired. The audience is tired. When it gets down to that headlining spot and stuff, they're tired. And they're
Yeah,
gonna start walking out on you going home, trying
yeah.
to beat the traffic and stuff like that, especially when you're doing the arenas and stuff like that. They don't want to be caught up all in the traffic and stuff. They're gonna start getting up out of there and
Mhm.
stuff in the middle of your show And so,
I've seen
so I do not like the headlining spot, and I like to have fun and stuff, So, um, me myself, I want to get it over with, so I can have some fun
it.
because
Exactly.
I don't drink or nothing like that before I do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after the show, it's on and popping. You bring me my scotch. I like Glenlivet. For those anybody that want to buy me a drink when I come to your town, I like Glenlivet. Okay, but um, so I like to get it over with. So second, and your second spot is a good spot. Okay, second and third spot is a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, I would take a first spot out of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it's people that's way bigger than me and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and you know that they're bigger than you and
Right.
stuff, yeah, go ahead on,
Want to
hey,
get it over with.
yeah, go on, get it over with, grow muscles and stuff, man. See what they doing and
Mm-hmm.
go better yourself and stuff like grow you some muscles so the next time you have some muscles, you can get third or fourth spot or something like that.
Hey,
And
go first and then go back and pay attention. That's
there
what.
you go. Go back and pay attention to what's going on, what
Yeah.
people are doing and stuff like that. They show, the energy where it's coming from and what they're doing. They up parts and down parts and they show and stuff like that. And you go in and just take notes and better yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get mad and don't be jealous and stuff like that. You got to teach yourself what's going on and stuff. Don't be tripping out, getting jealous and stuff. Grow you some muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you see these shows and you get your behind kicked and stuff on the show, and so don't be mad. And so just say, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get different next time. We're finna go back and tighten this shit up.
That's it. I mean,
That's it.
go back, and come back better. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
You
There
have
you
to.
go.
The jealousy needs to stop. That's what's hindering
Right.
a lot of us. The
Right.
jealousy, the envious. If you
Right.
see something, because it's always somebody better than you. It's
Right.
always somebody
Absolutely.
better than you. I don't care how
Right.
good you are. It's
Right.
always somebody better. Don't get
Right.
mad because they're better. It's okay.
Right.
As long as
Right.
you do what you know how to do, you keep doing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where the competition comes in. Like,
Right.
oh, I seen Chopper out there last week.
Uh-huh.
Who he thought he was. I got him next week, though. Next week, I
Right.
got
Right. Right. Right.
you just gotta
Right.
be yourself. Be yourself and do you.
Do you and stuff. I seen things out there on tour, uh, on different levels and stuff. When we're talking about the tours, your major tours, your cameos and Midnight Star and stuff like that. Being on one of the dates,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I was right there at the sound booth with the mixing board at, and it was games being played. It was Cameo's tour, but I
Mm-hmm.
saw the game being played as I was sitting there. One of the Cameo people then walked out there. You know how they had the console out in the middle of the audience and stuff. Walked out there, whispered in the ear because Midnight Star was killing. They came out there, operator, this is it, man. After that dude left, that song, the guy did something, man. They got so muffled, oh, he couldn't understand shit they were saying. I'm like, oh, I seen it
That's
done.
so
I
wrong.
seen it.
That is so
You not finna kill that headliner. Not on that.
wrong.
Not on that level and stuff, and you been seeing them worm wrestle and stuff, on the Mel Waiters and the Willie Claytons and stuff like that, they would hide out and they calling the band to come up, they hiding. So the other one they're sitting there, well, no, y'all just come on, come on. He late, where he at? And, stuff like that, little games and stuff, man, little kitty games and I've seen a lot of things and stuff like that, so
Mm.
yeah.
That's good information. So, how important is it for the artist though to um greet the audience before it's time for them to get on stage? Should they do it or should they not? Should they greet the audience or should they wait until it's time for them to get on stage and then once they're off, they greet the audience?
Once they're off, greet the audience
I agree.
and stuff. I'm gonna greet you. I mean, you standing there. I'm not gonna ignore you if I'm
Right,
walking through, but I'm probably
right,
going to the dressing room or whatever. Hey, hey, shaka laka boom, blah blah blah. Hey, hey, hey.
yeah,
That type of thing there. But I'm not gonna sit there holding out no long, dragged out conversations and
right,
stuff. When I have a show to do and I had to get back because it's other things. Business has to be handled and stuff like that. So my mind is trying to get to this dressing room. I'm talking to the band and stuff like that. Okay, blah 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 blah. All y'all got this here together, this and that, and this and that, and remember this and that, and going through just going through stuff, and you have to get dressed and all of that, and
right,
so it's going to be short conversation while I'm going to that dressing room. But after the show, hey, we can parlay and
right,
stuff. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, what you want to talk about? And stuff.
right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe I believe it's very important for the artist to, and I also believe when you do a show, the promoter should also have a door. If they can't have a door, it's okay. But if they should have a door where the artist should come in, go ahead and do what they have to do, and then get themselves together, because
Mhm.
sometimes you can be very distracted by the fans, by the audience. You're distracted, and so when you don't go out there like right away and mingle with them, they say, "Oh, I don't like him because he acting funny." No,
Yeah,
he's not acting funny. Business is business, and this
right,
is what a lot of us don't respect is business. I can't be your friend when it comes to business. You know what I'm saying? I
right,
can be your friend after the business aspect is over. But when
right,
the business part is going on, you have to make sure you crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and putting every role in perspective. And that's what a lot of us don't know how to do. You have to
right,
recognize business versus pleasure. You have to do.
right. Right. We're gonna have pleasure after I get off this stage. And so now I might even have my garment bag and stuff in my hand. I'm trying to get to the dressing room so I can go get dressed and stuff like that. Uh, but like I say, afterwards.
Afterwards.
Yeah,
No,
let's chop it up. I'm gonna sit at your table, and some places, you bring your own bottle. I'm gonna have a drink with you and stuff like that. Yep, I'm gonna chop it up with you and stuff. You want to talk? Let's talk. Yeah,
yes, afterwards.
afterwards.
Afterwards. Now you got some music out here that I've been holding on to and playing and listening to. Let me tell you something. Chopper got some good music. He got
Thank you.
a lot of good music, and he also have a lot of good information. So if you are a new and upcoming artist and you want to reach out to someone that's going to tell you the truth, follow his
That'd
page,
be me.
inbox him, and ask him like, "Hey, can we talk?" Because that's what
Right.
y'all need. Y'all need somebody. I had an interview last Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
with Uncle Folly.
Uncle Violet, that's my
Yeah,
boy.
Uncle Polly. And he had a lot of good information, for the artist. He said, "Girl, I've been out here so long." He
Mm-hmm.
said, and he said, "After so long, I'm gonna pull away." He said, "I don't think I never just stop singing." I believe that's what he said. He said, "But I'm gonna pull away so I can tell these people exactly how it's supposed to go." There is protocol.
Right.
There is
Right.
protocol. And when you
So
feel
right.
like you can just bust through the walls, no.
Right.
You're gonna
Right.
bust through and bump your head. That's what's gonna happen.
Right. You're gonna bump your head
You're
and
gonna bump
stuff. You have to get a team and stuff around you. You have to surround yourself with a good team. I surround myself with a good team. I want to send a shout out to Alicia Skurlock. Hey, Dallas, Texas. Yeah, that's my manager and stuff. Alicia Skurlock. I also have Oscar McGuire here in Houston, Texas, management and stuff. So I have two sets of management and stuff that's handling it and stuff. My musical director, Jackie, and Jackie Loud and stuff, as the music director for the band and
Mhm.
stuff. Because I can't do it all and stuff.
Right.
I would go crazy and stuff. I'm trying to record. I'm trying to be a husband. I'm trying to, run a business and trying to be an artist and stuff like that. It's a lot. So therefore, I surround and delegate, things for people to do and stuff, the management and stuff to handle it. And Alicia Skurlock has been doing a wonderful job and stuff. The Malico team and stuff like that has been doing a wonderful job. Also, I want
Right.
to thank
How
I
long
want
have
to
you
thank
been with
everybody, for believing. Huh?
How long have you been with Malico?
A year.
Okay.
Okay, I done what 3 4 songs with them. I redid Love Ballad covered that. That's the first one I did. It's a video with that too. Love
Okay.
Ballad Chopper Law. Okay. I covered Good Love.
Okay.
That's on Malico. And I covered no, not covered, but I did a uh Wind It Up.
Your
That's
wife
all Malico.
is good.
Yeah, that's Malico. All the
Okay.
rest of them Houston Moulton Records and stuff. So it's a slash deal and stuff. It's a good freedom and stuff because I have my own label and stuff. Yeah, so
Let's
yeah,
talk
so
about let's talk about having your own label. How is
uh-huh.
that? Let's talk about that. Your
It's great. I mean, it's great having your own label and stuff because you're the boss.
own.
Okay, you call the shots and stuff like that, and of course you have to have a team for that too and stuff. When you're forming a label, it's a lot of registrations and stuff. You can't just go in and say, okay, go get your DBA and say, okay, I'm a label. No, 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 no. You have to incorporate that thing. You have to have you have to have secretaries and stuff. You have to take minutes and stuff like that. At your LLCs and incorporate that. And it's a lot to it. A lot of business. Open up bank accounts and
Mm-hmm.
stuff in that and stuff. You better get your accountant and stuff to handle this thing and everything that you do. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
put it underneath that label. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. If I did a performance for you, that performance, you're gonna make that check out to that label. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna make it out to me. You're gonna make it out to that label. So everything goes through that label, and I will write it. Well, as me being the owner of the label, I can cut myself a check.
Okay.
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 All right. So when tax time come around, and so you got some write offs and all kind of stuff that you can do with it because it is a business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but remember, everybody, that just because you got a DBA, that don't mean that you have a real functioning business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So get you an accountant to walk you through it and stuff like I did. I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't did and stuff. And I got an accountant to set it all up and stuff for me and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But at the LLC, I actually incorporated it. Yep, incorporated the label and stuff. So, like I say, everything is done through Houston Moulton Records. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Awesome information. You gave out some good information. So for the ones that's gonna come back and watch this later, because they will, you all
Okay,
take information and you reach out to Chapel. You can go find them on
reach out to me.
social media. Is there a phone number or email that they can reach out to you by?
Well, I guess you can email me, Aura Law. It's R as in rabbit, L as in Larry, A as in Apple, W as in Will, 71 at att.net. Email me, send me your number, and I'll call you back and we'll chop it up and stuff, what you want to talk about and stuff, and anything I can help you with. I had a mentor that actually mentored me and all of this stuff. He passed away last year. It was Judge Fad Wilson that
Mhm.
taught me all about the publishing and the copyrights and stuff like that. And I'll be glad to pass it on. Pass this nuggets. This is information that I have to share. You don't keep giving a man a fish; you teach him how to fish.
Right.
So I'm going to teach you how to fish, and so you catch your own fish, and stuff. Set up, set yourself up, and set up your own thing and stuff. Then you can share this knowledge with somebody that's up and coming and stuff like that in the music business. And if that going back to Pat Wilson, if I didn't know it, I call him, but I can't call him anymore. So I can just give you what I know, what I had gotten from him for over 20 something years,
Wow.
contracts and stuff, letting him read over my contracts and stuff like that. Distributing contracts. I had distributed through a company here in Houston, One Stop Records, and I distribute through them and let him read over the contracts and stuff like that. And good friends. But I have a entertainment lawyer also.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, so when you get these contracts and stuff, and get with your entertainment lawyer, it's not that much. Yeah, you just spend pennies here instead of getting yourself caught up. Getting yourself caught up with
I
a
believe
lot of
it's
money.
important though to have an attorney. I really
Yeah,
do.
Entertainment return attorney now. Not no, not
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Entertainment attorney.
yeah, entertainment
Entertainment
attorney.
attorney, yes.
Right, yeah, not no defensive whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
child support
yeah,
attorney.
not one of them guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get you a real entertainer. And if you email me if you need that, I would turn you on to. I call her my niece and stuff because I remember when she was born, I never knew that she would grow up to be an entertainment lawyer and stuff. So I would give you her number, Brittany, and stuff. I would have Brittany Halliburton. I will give you her number and stuff. And she's
Okay.
great. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so
great.
what's that email again?
Aura Law
R.
771. R as in rabbit,
Uh-huh.
L as in Larry, A
Okay.
as in Apple,
Mm-hmm.
W as in Will,
Mm-hmm.
71
Mm-hmm.
at att.net.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all the email again if you would like to reach out to Chopper Law. It is R as in Ron, L as in love, A as in apple, W as in wheel, 71 at att.net.
There you go.
Did y'all get that?
Y'all got it?
Y'all got it? Huh? Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Yeah,
Once
don't be shy.
again, it's
You
R.
have to get this. You got to get this stuff from somewhere,
Yes,
and no other better place to get it from than your boy Chopper Law.
yes, get it from Chocolate. R as in run, L as in love, L as in love,
Huh?
A as in apple is red or green, it doesn't matter. W as in what? Okay, what was that? 7-1. If you was born in the 70s, go to the 1. 7-1. At, y'all know the at sign, huh? AT&T, that might be your phone company.
Mhm.
Net. Reach out to them and get
Reach
this
out to me.
information that y'all need. Okay, if you need that attorney, like
Yeah,
some of us sitting in the seats need those attorneys when they come after you, get you one. Because I'm learning as I go.
right.
I'm learning as I go. Chopper, you have given us some good information. I appreciate you so much for coming on tonight. It's been a minute us trying to get you on, but we finally got you here on the Lady CoCo show.
All right. Boom shakalaka. And if
Boom.
y'all are in Houston, like you said you're coming, we'll be live Friday night. We'll be live Saturday night. We'll be live Sunday night. You got 3 nights to check out Chopper Law. We're going to have fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah, I plan
Okay.
to be there Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday, Chopper said he was going to
Okay.
let me get on stage.
I'm going to let you get on stage. You come on with it, baby. Yep, I share that stage. They know if anybody been to a Chopper Law show, I'm gonna either come out in the audience and hand you the mic, or I'm gonna pull you up on the stage.
And
Yep.
you ain't that far from me, so we're going to check out this information and we're coming. But wait a minute, let me see what we got for Chopper. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up.
I heard.
What happened? All night long, they do.
Want to go to the trail ride?
For all of you trail riders out there, and if you're not a trail rider, you need to go to at least one, because I was just at one last weekend and they are off the chain.
Hell to the yeah.
Now, who is this on this with you?
That's I think that's Vita on there. That's one of the tracks that Slack produced, and that's the one that has ESG, the legendary rapper from the Screwed Up Click, is doing the rap part on there. ESG.
All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we're going down here. Give y'all some more. Is that Chopper? That show is. The Chopper got some nice pictures too, y'all. Yeah, man. What you? Chopper? I'm looking at your pictures. He said
Okay.
he's certified. He's certified.
Certified lover, baby.
Let's see.
I'm a freak in the sheets. Oh yeah, I get it when I can.
Hey,
PhD, baby.
hey, Walter. Hey, Teresa.
To the west, I rock the best. Bring travelers,
Come on, Chopper.
baby, yeah. Baby, I'm gonna make you scream.
Come on, Hilda.
Love me, I hit it, baby. Gonna make your bells ring. I'm a certified lover. Certified.
Hilda said, let's ride. Let's ride, girl. Hey, New Orleans, James Jensen. Hey, Maryland. Hilda said, ring that bell. You better watch out, Hilda.
I'm gonna make them toes curl up, baby.
He say he a certified lover.
Certified lover, baby. Mm.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out, Chopper. We ain't gonna play that no more for him. He's trying to get a little nasty. I don't want y'all to get too excited, ladies, because he got some good music, like for real. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, ladies. Wait, ladies. He's telling y'all about that good love too. Where the ladies at?
We got a good love. Something special. This time we're gonna do it.
Until we get it right. All of my life. Tell me where you've been hiding.
You remember that one, huh? Baby, that I can share my life with. How did you get out of my dreams? Never lose you.
That I can share my life with.
We got a good love. We got
He's
something special.
He'll say that's a song right there.
Put a knife to it.
Till we get
And
it
we get it
right.
right. Well, I had my share of heartaches, baby. Can't count the changes that I've been through.
I
I
don't
don't
want
claim
to
to be
be
perfect, no, but
perfect
I'm
for
prefer
you.
you. I've been around, baby.
Hey,
I'm in love to
oh,
want you.
now
Well,
I'm ready.
I'm ready to step aside. Spend my whole life loving you. This time we gotta get it out.
This time
This
we
time
got
we
some.
got something special.
Time
This time we gonna do it.
we
Put our
go
minds to it.
till we
Until
get
we
it
get it right. This time we got a good love.
right. Your manager just checking in.
Okay. Hello, Alicia. UAB Productions in the house.
What? You and
Ah,
got a
got a
special.
special love.
This time we got something special.
Hey, gonna do it,
Come
put
on,
our minds to it
till we get
until
it
we get it
right.
right. This time we
Okay,
gotta get it
no,
right.
listen. I'm coming Saturday. We're gonna do this song together on
Ah,
stage.
come on with it. Come on with it.
I
Come
don't
on
know.
with it.
I don't know. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see You got some good music. So
Well, thank you very much.
how can they find
Huh?
your music?
On all the download platforms, what are they? Uh, all the download
All
platforms,
music digital platforms.
all digital platforms is on there. You can get Chopper Law and stuff on all of them and
Okay.
stuff. And support me by it and stuff. I need your support. Um, I can't I can't do it without y'all. Without the DJs and the fans and stuff like that. I can't do it. So I definitely need your support on there. Go on there, go on YouTube. Check out the videos. It's about 4 or 5 videos that I done. I need those little likes and shares and stuff like that. Share the music. Please share my music. With your friends and stuff like that, and with your local DJs and get them to, playing a little chopper law because I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you.
Yes. What's another song, Chopper, that's now I like how you redid that song.
You like that? You have love ballad?
Love Ballad. I think we played Love Ballad, didn't we?
No, we didn't play love ballad.
We didn't play Love Ballad. Okay, wait, let's see. Love Ballad. That's the right here is Love Ballad, y'all. Chopper Law. No, we didn't play that. I like Love Ballad.
You got a story behind that, how we came about on that song.
You gotta sing it now.
So much
Sing it, Chopper.
in love before. What a difference.
Okay, so Teresa says she just followed you on Spotify.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa.
That's Maryland. Teresa Robinson, all the way from Maryland.
All
You got
right,
another
Teresa,
one?
thank you so much.
Any more followers and fans tonight for Chopper? Come on, Hilda. Well, we have given you all enough.
All right.
Go follow him also on Facebook under Chopper Law.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all go follow
Go
him.
on, yeah, if you have Pandora, go on there. All of my music is on Pandora also. Yeah, just help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Hey,
They're gonna help you out. They're gonna help
They're
you.
gonna help me out. Okay.
Normally, when they come on this platform, you'll find some new followers and
All
somebody
right.
find your music. That's what the Lady CoCo show is all about. My show
And
is everybody is somebody.
I had a blast, Lady CoCo. I had a blast.
You're gonna show
Yeah.
your oxtails. He got oxtails, y'all. You're gonna show your
Y'all gonna want some. You
yeah.
ain't getting that? You ain't getting none of my ox. I haven't had no lunch today.
When I get that Saturday at the Lord's Well, I want
I'm
oxtails.
gonna take you to go get some oxtails.
I want some oxtails.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna take you to go get some oxtails.
Okay. All right. So
Yep.
hopefully everything goes well. I'll see you Saturday night at
Okay.
what is it, club? What is it called?
Sambucas.
Sambucas. We're gonna be
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah. Downtown Houston.
Oh, we downtown Houston. It's busy down there, man.
Oh man, it's off train downtown Houston.
I
Yeah, a
know.
lot of movement. A lot of movement.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get that together, and I'll see you Saturday. But listen, thank
Okay.
you so much for
Thank
being
you so much for
our.
having me. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah.
Yes, and feel free to come back anytime.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Go
All
eat
right.
your oxtails, and we'll see you Sunday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Okay. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
All
All
right.
right.
Good night.
Okay. Bye bye.
Good night, everybody. Mm.